Hi guys, so out here working on a Heli, or doing a little bit. I'm still kind of cleaning things up to where it can go up in the air soon. I get pretty regular requests about why, not necessarily asking what's up with it, and man, it's hard for me to get that in the shot with me. Anyway, so it's going nearly, I got this thing in April, I think it was, and it has been one little setback after another, and it's all because I made a poor decision. Whenever I selected it, I selected the high voltage version because I wanted to run directly to a grid tie, and that's becoming tricky. The biggest reason why it's not, I have all but one component, and I'll talk about that here in a moment. But I have everything together to where it can go up and run or wire and tie in. The one thing that I am missing is means for load diversion. Over the last several months, I've had a couple of different people say that they could set me up with something, and they've all backed out. So maybe one of you guys will have an idea. I do have some leads I'm trying to follow up on to get things that are available here in the States. But what I need is for something to sense the voltage coming off of the turbine and shut everything down and turn the brakes on at 500 volts. And that seems to be the real trick, is getting a system set up that can handle 500 volts that is not prohibitively expensive. Even expensive hasn't really been an issue because nobody's been able to point me to a charge controller that can handle it. I have one lead that I'm following up on that it's a relay it's all integrated. I don't necessarily like it because it doesn't let me see what the voltage coming off the turbine is, but it looks like it might do the job, and I could always rig up another meter. They are not available in the States, so it's being a little tricky getting that, but working on it. As soon as I get that, I have my resistors for the dump. I have all my wire. My tower is ready to stand up. I mean, we're all good. The only thing that I don't have that I want to put on the turbine, and that should be here later this week, is a different tail. I think that the tail that's on the turbine is too small, and back there, where am I pointing? I can't do it behind my head. The tail on my Heli 2.0, I still feel is a little bit too small. It would do better with a bigger tail, and the tail on this thing is not that much bigger than what's on the Heli. It certainly doesn't seem like it. So I've got a bigger tail that's going to go on, and it's I think it's funny, but we'll show you guys whenever that gets here. So that's what we're waiting on. I mean, like I said, everything's ready. All I got to do is drop wire and run it to my shed. But there's not a lot of, I don't want to have it up in the air until I'm ready to turn the power on. So that's what we're waiting on. And I'm sorry it's taken this long. Hopefully it's something that's resolved in the near future. And again, this was my fault because I made an assumption last year that I didn't put a lot of research into. I should have. If I'd gotten the 48 volt version of this, I don't think that it would have worked quite as well as the high voltage, but I would have already had it up in the air and cranking out power and breaking my system. But oh well, I'm gonna make this one work, and we'll update soon. Thanks for sticking with me, and we'll be back soon. Have a wonderful day, guys.